All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Brandon Ivey. I'm calling in from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for joining us on our Monday evening live 15-minute power call for the Sherlock. And I'm very, very excited to be talking with you tonight. We are now 18 days away from our international convention in Birmingham, United Kingdom. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be flying out there for the first time, going to England. And our business is literally exploding all over the world, all over the globe, from not just the United States, but also the United Kingdom and Sweden and Israel and Kazakhstan, Hong Kong, Philippines, and also brand new team that's happening in New Zealand right now. So every part of the globe, we now have a reach for our business. And the question is why? Why is that taking place, and how can you be a part of it? Because you were invited to listen tonight for just a couple of minutes to give you a good idea, a foundation of what Sherlock is about. If you want to know about the business, then it's important to know the foundation that the business is built on and why we are positioned in the greatest economy the world has ever seen. So how can you say that when we are in the world's largest recession since the Great Depression? The stock market today tanked by 1,000 points. But I got to tell you something. During these times, wealth is also generated the most. Companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, they're not seeing a drop in their bottom line and their profit and their margin because they're taking advantage of the fastest trends in the world today. Now, to tell you about my background, I've been in the industry of network marketing now for almost 17 years. Got started out of college, didn't have much success my first 10 years. But the last 6 years, I've had tremendous success. I've been able to walk off my job, retire at the age of 36 years old, and earn a six-figure income from home, thanks to this industry. So I've had a lot of success, but I was also taught that if I want to have financial freedom, there's a couple of things that I must do. That's go to school, get good grades, get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of me for the rest of my life. And I went down that path. I graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. I went on to have a nice corporate career, but due to no fault of my own, I was laid off from my job, not once, but twice. And if you've ever been laid off, you know exactly how that feels. And if you haven't, then I guarantee you know somebody who has, and chances are you're putting in more time, more hours, more effort, and you better not even ask for a raise because you're lucky to have a job in the first place. And let's talk about those lucky few here in the United States. If you're lucky to remain with the same company without getting fired or laid off for your entire career, 97% will retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. We have 10,000 baby boomers retiring a day, a trend that's going to continue for the next 10 years. So I don't need to convince to you that the economy is not doing so well. Turn on the TV. It's all on the news right now about the stock market. But what you want to be is be in a position where your livelihood, your finances, is not determined by what happens in the stock market. It's not determined by what your employee decides that you're no longer relevant for the company. But you're in a position to own your own business and own your own destiny. Complete freedom. That's what I have right now. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Pay close attention to this. See, it's not just good enough to be a part of the right company, to be a part of the right business. Because at one point in time, Blockbuster was the right business to be a part of. Billion-dollar organization. There was a Blockbuster or two in every city. But what happened to Blockbuster? They did not take advantage of the changing trends of the time. They believed that people would love to, when they got off work, go down to the store and pick out their CDs or DVDs, and that it was going to always be that way. And then something called Netflix came on the scene. And what happened when Netflix came on the scene? Now you can have DVDs delivered to your home, and then you can start streaming DVDs or streaming videos on your computer, on your big screen TV at home. Blockbuster went out of business. They had the right business, but they were in the wrong industry. So what is the right industry today? What is the recession-proof industry? It's the same industry that allowed Google to become what it is today. It's the same industry that allowed Jeff Bezos from Amazon to make $7 billion in 45 minutes a couple of weeks ago. It's the same industry that has allowed Facebook to be a giant. It's the same industry that has allowed Alibaba to become the greatest IPO in American history, and it's not even an American company. It's a Chinese company. What industry am I talking about? I'm talking about e-commerce. It's the fastest growing industry on the planet today. It is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind. I like to call it the modern-day gold rush, the second industrial revolution. So what is it that about e-commerce is so special? The thing about it is that everybody is involved, whether you like it or not. Nobody is immune to this. Nobody can escape it because we're dealing with the transfer of money and the buying of products, goods, and services. Now, traditionally, that has always been done by going to your local stores and buying whatever it is you want to buy. That's been a traditional way. But times are changing now because of the Internet. The Internet is allowing people to open up their own business, create a website, and sell goods all over the planet. It is also allowing consumers, us, to be able to buy items that are printed or that are made anywhere in the world. We don't have to rely on just our local neighborhood. See, there's not a Walmart or a Blockbuster, not Blockbuster, a Walmart or a Target or a Best Buy on every corner. But now you have access to products worldwide that has never been done before in history. And e-commerce is doing that. In other words, we are shifting from brick and mortar to click and order. Now with this massive shift, what is the dollars? What are we talking about here? I'll give you an example. In 2003, e-commerce was a $55 billion industry. Fast forward to 9 years, it was a $1 trillion industry. In 9 years, it made $1 trillion a year industry. To put that in perspective, it took the automobile industry 100 years to reach $1 trillion. 100 years. Now, do you think the automobile industry changed and revolutionized the world? That's what made Henry Ford one of the richest men to ever walk the planet. He was worth more than $200 billion because he invented the automobile, or the automobile that everybody can afford to buy. What do you think is going to happen with e-commerce that has achieved the same amount in 9 years? Fast forward to today, it is a $2 trillion industry, growing with an extra trillion for the next 3 years. By 2018, it'll be a $5 trillion industry. Now, if numbers confuse you, they don't make any sense, because some of you are saying, look, I'm only looking to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. If I can make that, I can change my life. How can I do that in this big economy? Do I have to create a Facebook? Do I have to create a Google to tap into this stuff? No. That's where companies like us come along, with Sherlock. The Sherlock allows each and every one of you to be able to get a piece of this multi-trillion-dollar pie. And how can we do that? Well, we figured out a way where we offer a product that everybody needs, everybody uses, and everybody can afford. It is a simple concept. See, here's one thing that we know. Everybody has a smartphone, either wants a smartphone or will have a smartphone. Those of you that have a smartphone, you take it with you everywhere you go. The greatest real estate on the planet today is on your smartphone screen, not land. And we're going to show you how to own real estate on that smartphone screen. See, what we've done is develop technology. We call it the Sherlock. And the Sherlock is nothing but a search engine. It's a search engine that people are already familiar with how to use, because people have used Yahoo, people have used Google, and whenever you want to search for something, what do? You Google it. But does Google bring up to you the cheapest prices on items that you want to buy? No. Google brings up to you the most popular websites, the websites with the most internet traffic, the websites that have spent the most money on advertising dollars. What the Sherlock will do is search the entire internet for all the products that you want to buy and price compare for you in a matter of seconds. We're right in the middle of back-to-school season, which means parents, whether you like it or not, you got to get back-to-school clothes, back-to-school shopping, back-to-school gear, and what more better way than to save money doing so? See, here's one thing we also know. The average household lives on a fixed income, a fixed budget. You go to work, you get paid, you pay your bills, and whatever's left over you use to buy food, clothing, entertainment, you go shopping, take vacations. But when the money runs out, you have to wait till next month till you get paid again to do it all over again. That's most households. What if we can put up to $300 a month back into your household without you changing what you buy, by buying the same exact things, because we show you how to get the same item for less. That's all we do. We price compare, and the best part about it is our technology, we give it away for free. Think about it. So how can you make money off free? When was the last time you paid to log into Facebook? When was the last time you paid to watch a YouTube video? When was the last time you paid to Google something? You never have. Yet those companies are worth billions of dollars. We're following the same concept. See, for every Sherlock you give away that people download and use, other companies are paying us to bring them customers. Because sometimes when you find a deal, it's from a website you would have never found on your own. And those companies are paying us to bring them traffic, to bring them business, just like Facebook, just like YouTube, just like Google. It is a huge multi-trillion-dollar industry. And we're showing you how to make some extra part-time money from home by giving away our technology for free. So for those of you who say, I'm not into sales, great, we don't sell anything. We give our product away for free. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what your education level is. It doesn't matter what your experience level is. It doesn't matter if you work a full-time job or you're a stay-at-home mom. Everybody has access to be able to be a part of our business and earn an extra income. But here's the best thing about what we do as far as I'm concerned. Because I wasn't looking for a get-rich-quick thing. I wasn't looking for magic money tomorrow. I wanted long-term stability, something that was promised to us for a 9-to-5 job that is no longer the case. That's what I was looking for. And with our business, you have the potential to get promoted to a position that's going to allow you to become a co-owner of the company, where we're going to give 2.5% equity to all of the people at this position. So, example, when we become a billion-dollar company, all the globals are worth $25 million combined. This is a 3 to 5 year commitment. We are a 3-year-old company. We've been in profit since our second month in business. We're debt-free. We're based out of Santa Monica, California. We do business in every country around the world. And why are we able to do that? Well, we don't have a physical product, so we don't have to worry about warehousing fees. We don't have to worry about getting samples out to different countries and the shipment of it. It's a digital product. If you have cell phone access and an internet, you can do this business from anywhere around the globe. We don't have to teach people how to use a phone. They already have it. We don't have to teach people how to download apps. They already use it. We don't even have to teach people how to search. They already do it through Google. All we're saying is don't Google it, Sherlock it. Save yourself some money. We even have a price scanner on our Sherlock that allows you to walk into stores, scan the barcode, and see if we can get you a better price. You can even book hotels and flights on our app. It's all inclusive. And next month we have 5 new product launches that I can't even speak about tonight. So tonight's call was just to give you a taste of what the Sherlock is all about. So what you want to do is get back with the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you're in, great. They'll show you what to do to get started or to help give you more information. If you're not, that's okay. Download the app and save yourself some money. Win-win situation. I am actually doing a getting started training in 45 minutes on liveonedream.info. That is liveonedream.info. So get back with the person who invited you. They'll get you that information. So thank you guys for joining us today in our 15-minute call, just to give you a little bit of information what the Sherlock is all about. See you in 45 minutes. Have a great night. God bless. Good night. Bye-bye.